Hey everybody, it's the Electrocutioner. Welcome back to Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. In the last episode, we started this wonderful adventure, met our new friend Magalore, who just came out of nowhere into Dreamland, and his ship fell apart. He lost all 5 parts of his ship and all 120 energy spears. So he asked us, with Kirby being the nice guy he is, he and his friends volunteered to get Magalore's ship parts back. So yeah, that is our mission. And we also did the first stage yesterday, or last time, which was yesterday when you're seeing this. In this episode, so we saw the intro, did the first stage. In this episode, we're gonna do the rest of World 2. Starting, of course, with Stage 2. So let's get into it. We have a new ability here. Leaf. Time to dance the leaf dance. Creates a gorgeous swirl of razor-sharp leaves. Press Z, L, and R to guard, and you vanished. So we can do, just press for a standard attack. We can dash and B for that move. And we can do an uppercut. Up and B, you can use that to attack enemies above you. It doesn't have very long range, but that's something you can do. Leaf attack, leaf swirl is press and hold B. And while you're doing this, you can push A to jump. And you just let it go by letting go of B. That's a leaf scatter. Press and hold B, then release. That's a leaf scatter. Leaf swirl is what we just did. Leaf dance is dash and B. That's dash and B. And like I showed, you can do a leaf uppercut. Down and B in midair is leaf rain. It's pretty cool looking. So yeah, let's go and get this guy. So that doesn't have very much good range, but you could do that. It's pretty good. You could do the leaf rain, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, and we can do that. We do the leaf dance. And we hold the button for a continuous leaf swirl. Yeah, it's leaf. So we can do a continuous leaf swirl by holding B. So yeah, then we'll go to do that. Alright, let's go and get on the warp star. And we're flying past all of these enemies and kind of taunting them a little bit too by flying around them. Just a little taunt there. Alright. Oh, I saw something. Secret stars, nice. Alright. We have our next new ability, Cutter. Cut through ropes with the blade of a well-aimed boomerang. Aim it upwards. Aim it upward or down, or hold the charge up a hyper boomerang. So you can just attack, it will let you control that, and you could charge it up and do a major attack there, and you can also control that. And Cutter is used to cut ropes, as you might expect from the name. Very good dealing with these enemies here that are like floating. And you can, this big one you can catch again too. You can like dash and do that. Pretty good. You can do a downward slice. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright. You just do regular attack next to enemies. Boom. And get this star down here, which is worth 30. I thought it was worth 50, but it's not. It's worth 30. Okay. So Cutter's pretty cool. But there's like a pineapple smoothie. Okay, there's a cannon here. Grab it, and it shoots cannonballs. You can't float when you have this thing, so be careful, but it can break those friggin' otherwise indestructible blocks. Hit that switch up there. And this goes at an angle, so I can't attack this guy who's right in front of me. Like, if there's an enemy right in front of you, you can't attack them. You know, you can't attack enemies right in front of you with this thing. And you can't float while carrying it, so, yeah, just remember that. But there's our first energy spear up there. And this guy, he doesn't give you an ability, so, you know, there's no need in dealing with him. Speaking of ability, here's a new one. Needle. Prick your foes with a thorny jab. Really stick it to them. Roll from dashing to bring the pain with a rolling needle. So you can do the regular thing. You can do an upwards needle. Needle, boom. You can roll by dashing B. You can do this attack while on a wall, and you'll stick to the wall. As long as you're holding B, you'll stay up there. And what else? You can do this and rapidly move the control stick to suck in the needles, and you'll fire them in 6 directions. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I mean, it's not the best ability, but it's not bad either. Not too bad. You know, it's definitely not the worst ability in the game. I honestly don't think there's a worst ability. And this move in Kirby and the Forgotten Land is pretty cool. If you've seen my playthrough or played it yourself, you'll know that copy abilities in that game can get leveled up. And Needle's leveled up. Needle's level ups are pretty cool, honestly. But, yeah. And we have yet another new ability. Beam. Lash foes with a whip-like beam. Dash for cycle, grab, and capture. Spin in midair for, oh boy. Volley. Charge it up, and bam! Wave beam. So we can do a wave beam by charging it up. And that's a pretty powerful attack. And we can just do the regular thing. We can do that in midair. Push. Dash and do that in midair. You'll do that, which looks pretty cool. Like I said, you could dash and push B and you'll do a charge attack. Like I said, you could charge it up. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, very nice actually. I like this power up a lot. One of the creators of Kirby, this is actually, oh, there's an energy spear hiding up in that tree. I almost didn't see that. The creator of Kirby, or one of the creators of Kirby, he said that this is actually his favorite copy ability. And, you know, it's not a bad copy ability by any means. It's actually pretty good. So we'll use Beam for this boss fight. This is pretty good. Let's charge it up and let it go. You know, that does a ton of damage. Also, the regular attack isn't bad either. Let's drop, and I bet you didn't know you could suck up the bosses, did you? Yeah, you probably did. Let's suck him up and get sword. And there's a move I forgot to mention with sword. There's all the energy spears. If you're in midair and do down and B, you can do a downward jab. And this is kind of like Link too, to where if you're full health, you can do a freaking energy beam. I can't do it right now because I'm not at full health, but if I was at full health, I would be able to do energy beam. Yeah, like Link from Link Between Worlds or Link to the Past. Whatever you prefer. And if you do that multiple times, you can do that. Finishes off with a slice. Kind of also reminded me of Link. So yeah. So now there's the energy beam at full health. So yeah, it's like Link to the Past. Or Link Between Worlds. But that's it. And that music right there is different from the original version. Come on, there's a point. Oh, I got it! Barely, but I got it. Alright, 30 stars and a maximum tomato. So yeah, you push A at the very last second, you can get on the top cloud, and you get a longer Kirby dance. Kirby does a longer dance, and you get more stars and a maximum tomato. Merry Magoland is now open. Magolor has built an amusement park on a distant planet. It's filled with attractions and souvenirs. You can visit it anytime by pressing X. Alright. So, Merry Magoland is one of the new editions of Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. And I will be doing that at a later point, and it's one of the only things that I'm going to be doing blind. Because I played the original Kirby's Return to Dreamland multiple times. So on the main adventure, I already know what I'm doing. Merry Magoland, one of the only few things in this game that I will be doing blind. Because obviously, I've never experienced it before. It's completely new. So that will be one of the things I do that will be blind. So yeah, pretty cool. So we will do that at a later point. There's actually a couple new additions to the Deluxe here. That's one of them. There's also something called a 100-player challenge where you can do, you know, like, challenges. Like, there's something in this game called sub-games, where you play sub-games. And we'll get into that after World 1, but, you can do play sub-games with 100 players across the world. Or with 100 players through the world. Whatever. And I believe you can also do the 100-player challenge in Merry Magoland. Or maybe it is only Merry Magoland. I think it might be just Merry Magoland. But, we'll get to that at some point too. I said in the description of the last video that I will be doing everything. Hopefully, I will not run into anything that will make me say, no, I'm not doing this. Hopefully, I will be able to do it, all of it. That's my intention, anyway. Anyways, enough babbling. We'll get to that stuff later. For now, let's go to stage 3. I will be just focusing on the main story for now. But later, we will do that stuff. Alright. New ability, Spark. Electricity in your hands, wiggle the control stick to create a spark barrier. Zap foes from above with a sudden lightning strike. So we can just do the normal attack. We can push up and B to do that. And it kind of looks like Thor calling on the lightning with Mjolnir. Kind of looks like that. Or maybe like a Shazam thing. Well, not really a Shazam thing. It's more like Thor. We can wiggle the control stick to create a barrier. And then we can shoot the barrier off. Charge a little bit. You get that. Charge it medium. You get that. And charge it all the way. You get that. And this barrier also allows us to defend ourselves against enemies. Which this barrier, without touching enemies, it will still go away over time. So you have to build it back up again. Those enemies are Shatzos. Completely untouchable. They are completely invincible. You cannot hurt them. You can just dodge them. Alright, let's go down here. And let's go back up. The air from Kirby's mouth after he floats can also be used to hurt enemies, in case you didn't know. Alright. Go down here to get the first energy spear. Okay. Shoot up. And shoot up again. Get stars and an extra life. Alright. Push minus or hold Y to get rid of your power up or your ability. And suck these in. Hope there's not an energy spear behind there. I can't remember if there is or not. Let's get fire. Oh, we can destroy this with fire. Okay. There's not anything back here, really. You get 100 stars, you get a 1-up. Yeah, we'll take beam. And this game you have an auto swallow, which I believe that was a thing in Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Pretty sure the auto swallow was a thing in that game. Get up close to enemies, you can grab them and then shoot them in left or right with a charge. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's take this key. Remember, you cannot float while carrying this, so you gotta be careful. Gotta remember that. Alright. Lock this door. We have the second energy spear. Yes, okay. Alright. Come up here. Alright. No! Oh, Magalore! Thank you! Thank you! That's something else new in the deluxe here. You fall into a bottomless pit, Magalore will save you. He'll also give you potions, like he gave us one last time that gave us double health. So double health, you have a green health bar, and then you have the standard blue health bar. Both of them run out, you die. But yeah, that's pretty cool. He gave us that potion, and he saves you from bottomless pits. I don't know if that's limitless, or if there's a limit to that. But, hopefully we don't have to find out if there's a limit to that or not. So, I mean, hopefully there's not, but who knows. Alright. Monkey, we've got to race this guy to the end. Alright. We made it. Gotta kill him. Take the key. Because if you don't get to him, he'll fall down this pit and die, and you'll lose the chance to get this last energy spear. Okay. Alright. There are new copy abilities. This is one of the new ones. Let's see what that is. Festival. Okay. Let's see what this does. Oh! Yeah, gotta get a picture of that. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. That was one of the new copy abilities. There's actually multiple new ones. Let's see if I can get this one. Oh, I think I did it. Again, barely, but I did it. And thank you for the maximum tomato. Don't need it, but, you know. Thanks anyway. I mean, I appreciate him. He saved us from bottomless pit. So I appreciate him. Okay. On to stage 4, I guess. Alright. We'll take fire. This dodge can also be done on the ground, not just in the air. Or, no, it's not a dodge. But it can also be done on the ground. It doesn't have to be done in the air. You can also do it running on the ground. You don't have to jump and do it. That's still an option, but you don't have to do it that way. Nope. Alright. Come through here, and we have our first energy spear. There's actually 4 of them in this level. Sometimes there's 4 in a level. Okay. Run, run, run! Alright. Come in here. Alright. Remember, you can aim the fire in multiple directions. Well, up or down, rather. And we get rainbow candy! Makes us invincible. Kind of like the Mario Brothers Superstar. But, you know, candy instead of a star. They both have great music, though. I'll tell you that much right now. They're maximum tomato. Again, not like we need it, but I appreciate it. And we have that thing, which is a step you can trade in. Just forget I said anything. Alright, watch out. Got dirt flying. Flying down. These platforms, you know how you can go through them and fall through them? This platform that's darker colored, it is one way. You cannot fall through it. So once you jump through it, you cannot go back down. Think of it as the orange platform in the 2D Mario Brother games, to where once you go through them, you can't go back. So, just remember, these are solid. Alright, this horn, it will protect you from, you know, things falling on your head, and it can also hurt enemies above you as well. Like that guy, he also doesn't give a copy ability. I don't think, anyways. And also kill him, and yeah, pretty cool. Let's trade it for a new one. Even this thing won't hurt the Shotzos, though, so yeah. So yeah, there's that. Alright. Fall down and float and get our second energy spear, hopefully. Okay, yes. Alright. We have another new ability. Another super ability. We have Monster Flame! And we can make a fire dragon! Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about there, right there, boys and girls. Mostly boys. But who's counting? Oh, okay. Fall. About to fall. Yeah. There are plenty of these special abilities. We've only seen 2 of them so far. But there's a lot more to come, trust me. Haha. Poor guy. Okay. There's another one of these passes. I think there are passes for Magalore. Mary Magalore. How did I miss that? Whatever. I don't know. Just burn this whole tree down. That's what we're doing. And there's another portal. Like these special portals, I think you have 2 per world. Something like that. But there you go. And you aren't going to be always running away from this. Sometimes you'll be running away from it, going, so it will be coming after you down. Like, you're going to be having to head down sometimes. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, sometimes you'll be running down, trying to escape this thing. And the more stuff you swallow here, the bigger your star will be. One up there. Alright. Okay. Leaf. Beam. Leaf, spark. We'll go with spark. Build up our thing. And fire. That does a lot of damage. We can also hurt them by standing under them. Because this thing has just enough reach above you to where it will hurt them. Yeah, it has just enough reach. And see you around, boy. 4 energy spears complete. I definitely won't be getting all the energy spears. Don't expect me to. I'll be getting a lot of them, but not all of them. Let's do this. Call the lightning, as they say. I don't think anybody says that, but we're done. Alright. Okay. Didn't quite make it this time. Oh well. Like I said, the higher you get, you just get a longer Kirby dance. And you get more stars. That's all. But here we are. We're going on to the boss stage. Level 1 energy spears complete. Redeem stamp tickets. Stamp tickets can be redeemed for stamps in Merry Megaland. Collect lots of stamps to earn special souvenirs. Okay, so you can... That's what those things are. You can trade them in for souvenirs. Alright, interesting. Okay, let's go and fight the boss. Got some epic music. We got Cutter, Fire, Beam. I'll go with Fire. Because anyone who's played a Kirby game, you will know that this guy is usually the first boss, or at least one of the bosses. Of course, I'm talking about Wispy Woods. He is usually the first boss, and if not the first boss, a boss in every Kirby game. Even Kirby's Epic Yarn, he's a boss in. And I chose Fire because he is a tree after all, so. Alright, second phase, he'll try to suck you in. And then he'll get tired and you get him. This strategy is the most effective way, I think. And he's done. See you later, Wispy. For defeating a boss, you get a ship part. Okay. There you go. And the first ship part is the oars. All right. Okay. The oars are back in place. You did it, Kirby! My ship has its oars back. Thank you so much. Counting on you to find the other missing parts. Keep up the good work. And don't forget to keep an eye out for all those energy spears. If you collect enough, the broken doors within my ship will reactivate. There are some really cool sub-games that you can play with your friends. Not to mention copy ability rooms with all kinds of copy abilities to try out. And there are several challenge stages that will really test your skills. If you find enough energy spears, reactivating those doors will be a breeze. So whenever you see one, be sure to grab it. Wow, you already found 13 energy spears. Way to go, Kirby. You've reacted the door to a challenge stage. It's over in the room on the right. Why don't I not give it a try? So yeah, you need to collect as many energy spears as you can get. Because there are challenge stages for the different copy abilities. Think of them as the stages in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, where you go through a portal and you go through the stage with the given copy ability. Think of it as like that. We only have Sword available for right now, but there are other ones. Not going to go any farther because I don't want to spoil too much. But there's also, if you come down here, there's also sub-games. And here's the really cool thing about Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. There are sub-games galore. Some from this game, some from past Kirby games, and some are completely new. You need a decent amount to unlock them. As you can see, 70, 115. So that one's from this game. So there are some from this game, some are completely new, and some are from older Kirby games. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. There's also these copy ability rooms to where there's 5 of these rooms, and there's 5 copy abilities you can get in each room. And these are for testing copy abilities out. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, guys. We will be getting to all this stuff later. I assume all this stuff will be like 4 or 5 separate videos. So, more content for you guys. That's good. Anywho, let's talk to Magolor real fast. Hey, Kirby. The lure's looking a bit better now that the oars are back in place, eh? You found 30 of my energy spears. As for the missing parts, I need you to track down the right wing, left wing, the emblem, and the mast. If you find enough energy spears, all the doors of my ship will reactivate. I've got some really cool sub-games and challenges. I'll keep track of the high scores and even give you prizes. So keep going for those new records. So yeah, these sub-games and stuff you can play, well, just the sub-games. You can play by yourself, or you can play with friends. Like I said last episode, I don't have plans to have anyone on, but maybe in the future. Maybe I have my sister on or something. I don't know. Anyways, for now, so we'll do that stuff later. For now, we're just going to be focusing on the main adventure. But anyways, let's go to the world map, because we have unlocked Raisin Ruins. Okay. And stage 1. And the second world is, of course, a desert world. Who could have seen that coming? Pretty sure all of you couldn't see that coming, because, yeah, second world's always a desert world. We all know this. But anyways, we're gonna go and end it off there. So, next time on Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, we're gonna be doing World 2. And I just gotta say, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Cool music here. Another episode of Gotham Knights will be coming out tomorrow, so look forward to that. So yeah. see you guys next time. See you guys then.